Who is a Munafiq? What we commonly know and understand is a Munafiq is a person who claims to be a Mu'min and a Muslim, but he is really not a Mu'min. So that is the general definition which we have in our minds. But here, 2 points must be noted. Number one, as we have seen, at the legal level, we have only two categories of human beings. Either they are Muslims or they are non-Muslims or Kafirs. Nifaq is not a legal entity. Munafiq is not a legal entity. Legally, we can classify people only who is a Muslim and who is not a Muslim. So actually at the legal level of Iman, and we have discussed it in detail, that the legal level of Iman is Islam. So at the legal level, the opposite or the zid or the antonym or the converse of Iman is kufr. But at the real level, the condition within, at this level, the zid or the antonym or the converse or the opposite of Iman is Nifaq. So actually, Nifaq versus Iman, Kufr versus Iman. This point should be very clear. At the legal level, Iman versus Kufr. At the real level, within your heart, Iman versus Nifaq. And Munafiq is not a legal entity. But as I discussed, under the ayah number 14 of Surah Al-Hujurat, a person who is a legal Muslim can have three conditions within his heart. Either he is positively a Mu'min also. This is what is required. If he is Mu'min within, Muslim without, in his attitude in life, then you call him a Muslim or a Mu'min, doesn't make any difference. Call the rose by any name, it will smell as sweet. But a Muslim legally can be a Mu'min positively or negatively a Munafiq. But between these two values, there is a zero level also. A Muslim can be only a Muslim, neither a Mu'min nor a Munafiq. And I quoted, if you are remembering, the saying of Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah, وَقَدْ أَثْبَتَ اللَّهُ إِسْلَامًا بِغَيْرِ إِيمَانٍ بِقَوْلِهِ تَعَالَى قالت الأعراب آمنا قل لم تؤمنوا ولكن قولوا أسلمنا ولما يدخل الإيمان في قلوبكم. These Bedouins are claiming that we have become Mu'min. Tell them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you have not at all become Mu'min. All you can say is you have become Muslims. We have surrendered, we have become Muslims. And the real Iman has not as yet entered your hearts. That's a very important ayah. Ayah number 14 of Surah Al-Hujurat. So this ayah proves that there can be a person who is only Muslim, neither a Mu'min nor a Munafiq. And I told you that most of the Muslims of today belong to this category. Now this should suffice for the common meaning of the word Nifaq. And let me quote here the ayat which I recited from the beginning of the second section of Surah Al-Baqarah. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. There are certain people who claim that they believe in Allah and the day of judgment, the last day, but they are not Mu'mins. يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ. They are deceiving, they are trying to deceive Allah and the Mu'mineen and the Mu'mins and the Muslims, but actually they are not deceiving anybody except themselves. وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ, and they are not conscious of it. They think we are deceiving Allah and the Mu'mins and the Muslims, but actually they are deceiving none else but themselves. But they don't have the consciousness. They don't have the understanding. فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ. In their hearts there is a disease. فَزَادَهُمُ اللَّهُ مَرَضًا. So Allah Ta'ala has increased their disease. فَزَادَهُمُ اللَّهُ مَرَضًا وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. Or for them is a very painful punishment due to the lie that they have been telling. So actually these three ayat from the second section of Surah Al-Baqarah, they are very important. The common definition, someone claiming to be Mu'min, but he is not really Mu'min, so he is a Munafiq.